Alter.
Things got pretty hectic back there. We make quite a good team, don't we?
What took you so long? While you've been sightseeing and taking it easy, I've been doing donkey work and finding out what's behind the reality virus. First things first, though, I can detect a force is trying to fix us in a tractor beam. I'm not having that. I'm going to remote pilot the TARDIS away from Earth. Back in a tick, and you might want to find something to hang on to.
Okay, pull the activation lever and let's go.
Ich fühle mich etwas unsicher. Och, Scheiße. Noch mehr.
How much downtime do you need? We've got a cosmos to save.
Ja, ich will doch nur mal im Tagebuch gucken.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Ja, die weinenden Engel. Sie sehen normalerweise wie Steinstatuen aus, sind aber skrupellose Mörder. 3 Dinge sollte man bei diesen einsamen Assassinen beachten. Erstens, sie sind schnell. Zweitens, irgendein merkwürdiger Abwehrmechanismus sorgt dafür, dass sie zu Stein werden, wenn man sie beobachtet. Drittens, nicht blinzeln. Kann ich hier das hier nochmal benutzen, um meine Sammlung mal... Oh, hier kann ich nicht... Hab ein paar Sachen verpasst schon. Kacke. Handles? Oh nein. Aber coole Sachen kann ich mir teilweise schon denken, was die Sachen sind. Ja. Was denn? Ja. Ich gehe einfach mal. Nee. Alter.
Nicely done. We've landed on... Let me see... Metabilis 4. Ah well. It's better than Metabilis 3, but nowhere near as good as Metabilis 1 or 2. They were great. I told you I've been tracking down what was behind the reality virus. Well, now I know, and it's not good news. But if you're risking your life to help me, I think you deserve to know the truth. Emma, maybe you can generate some images to go along with what I'm telling you. Right then. Billions of millennia ago, when the universe was fragile and new, planets formed and stars began to burn. And at some point, no one really knows when, the very first sentient life form in all of creation was born. Or maybe I should say, she began to exist. The universe's first creature with conscious awareness was, by definition, all alone in the world. She spawned more of her own species, nurtured them. She was the very first mother. The cosmos expanded. Planets and stars became vast galaxies, and life spread throughout countless systems, throughout centuries. And that first sentient being, let's call her the First, well, she slept for billions of years. But as the prototype for all consciousness, the First had design faults, teething problems, the most serious of which was very obvious. She didn't know how to die. When she was revived, she looked on in absolute horror at what her children had turned into. Their warfare and cruelty and brutality all appalled her. She felt duty-bound to right these wrongs. She was compelled to destroy her creations, to eradicate all sentient life, to return the universe to how it had been when she gazed across the first horizons, to atone. The First has evolved into a super intelligent but very damaged figure. She's experienced many forms over the years, but now I believe she's humanoid. She sees herself as simply escalating a process that species right across the universe are already hell-bent upon. She's nurturing conflict and chaos and destruction so she can end their plight and begin anew. She's not a god, and she's not evil. She wants redemption. She wants another chance. She wants children who love her and each other. And we have to stop her.
So that's who's behind the reality virus. That's who we're up against.
That's who we're up against. We're close, though. Get hold of the final time crystal, and the TARDIS can get all three of them to me, so I can get back to where I should be, and, save the universe. It's what I do best. I just want to warn you, though. The TARDIS has sensed the first is near. The danger's never been greater. Be careful.
Bah.
Look at this place. Hey, I don't want to be that guy, but I've already got some bad news. The sands that blow across the surface of this planet is somehow blocking my Zartan readings. That means you're going to have to find the last time crystal old school.
Der letzte Kristall.
Enjoy the serenity and grace of our world.
I think it's the planet itself welcoming us. I've had a quick squiz through the local archives, and this place is known as the Temple of the First. That can't be a coincidence. Look, I'm not jumping for joy at the prospect of going in there. But it is the most likely place to find the final crystal. We've got to check it out.
Okay.
That's it. Keep doing that. I think it's working. Good on us. It's the time crystal. I didn't think it'd be that easy.
Was?
Right. I may have spoken too soon. Hey, at least it can't get any worse.
Ich wünschte, das hättest du nicht gesagt. Sag niemals, es kann. Ja, Gott sei Dank, es ist nicht noch schlimmer geworden. Wir hatten eben Weeping Angels. Was haben wir jetzt?
Looks like that's it.
Oh. Kacke.
Daleks can detect even the slightest sound. And we really need to get past this one and through that door. If you wander into its light or get too close, they'll attack like there's no tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a tomorrow. Oh, what? That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful.
Sensors indicate you are not a Dalek. You will be exterminated.
We need to distract it somehow.
Intruder detected. Locate the enemy. Locate the enemy. Locate. Locate.
Hier ist nichts mehr.
Sensors indicate you are not located. The enemy.
Geh auf.
The enemy intruder detected.
That was a close one. Okay, I've tapped into the TARDIS database. And you know I said things couldn't get any worse? Yeah, well, I was wrong. Remember that time glitch? Well, now we're in a future where the Daleks invaded the planet. They're trying to work out how to harness the power of the time crystals. The more immediate problem, I'm picking up signals from a bunch of Daleks, all pretty close to where we are now. I'm guessing more cheese graters from hell. Stay sharp, okay? And stay out of their sight.
Was sagst du so einfach? Mit deinem jugendlichen Leicht.
Dalek Command reports that Earth has fallen. Our empire stretches from Skaro to New Spyridon. We must reign supreme. The Dalek Empire must be universal. The new power source will unlock total dominion for the Daleks. Reports indicate the presence of temporal anomalies. Explain. Sensors detect disturbances in the fabric of time and space. Reality is being dislocated. Anomalies must not distract us from our destiny. There is only one reality. Correct! An incorruptible reality. Daleks are the one pure race. All other species must be exterminated. Daleks rule supreme. All other life forms will be exterminated. Exterminate! Daleks rule supreme.
Ja, was mal nur da oben. Ich möchte mit beiden nicht in einem Raum sein. Obwohl dann lieber Weeping Angels. Was kann ich denn machen? Bin da nicht ganz erklärt. Was ist jetzt los? Na, ja, eben hat er das nicht gemacht. Was soll das denn?
Whatever that was has just sent my circuits cold. Literally.
Oh nein, Cyberman.
Another one. Let's do this same as before, okay? Slow and stealthy.
Attention! Attention all combat units.
Die Daleks bringen einen ja um. Die Weeping Angels setzen einen in die Vergangenheit quasi. Und sie leben dann von der Energie, von dem, was du hättest gewesen sein können. Da hast du zumindest ein Leben, aber von der Sicht der Gegenwart aus bist du dann halt sofort tot, weil du dann quasi 1918 gestorben bist oder so.
Attention all combat units patrolling the temple. Intruders must be. Possible diversion detected. I will investigate and exterminate any opposition. Security sensors have locked on.
These things are there.
The power source must unsanctioned. Intruder detected. Identify yourself. The human has taken evasive
We
action.
need to get that
All
door open.
combat units must hunt the intruder.
That Dalek is blocking our way. You need to get
The
it to
power source must be guarded.
Wo muss ich denn?
Unsanctioned intruder detected. Identify yourself.
As long as we're not directly in its line of sight, it won't be able to see us. We could use that massive pillar.
Dalek patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and unsanctioned sensors indicate you are not a Dalek. The human has taken
to get that
evasive
door open.
action. All combat units must unsanctioned scanning. Scanning.
That Dalek is blocking
The
our way.
object has been
We need to get
scanned,
it to move.
assessed, and scanning. Sensors indicate you are not a Dalek. Locate the sensors indicate you are not in. Sensors indicate you
As long as
are
we're not
not a.
directly in its line of
Sensors
sight,
indicate.
it won't be able to
Sensors
see us.
indicate you are
use
not
that
a
massive pillar
Dalek.
for cover.
Intruder detected. Identify yourself. Unsanctioned activity in temple. Investigate. Scanning. Scanning.
Bah.
That was intense. Can you imagine what it's like to be the Doctor and do this kind of stuff all the time?
Alter.
Personally, I'll take the TARDIS database over killer aliens any day of the week.
Alter Falter.
I don't think these ones are occupied, so to speak.
Huch, was nur?
Let's do this.
Was? Warum sind wir in Dalek? Wir sind Dalek.
Okay, get us through those doors.
Wir haben uns in einem Dalek versteckt.
There's plenty more target practice coming up. Blast us through those doors.
Wo denn?
To destroy those doors with us.
Da.
Okay, get us through those doors.
Ach, da. Ich kann... Ich muss mir das wieder aufladen. Ich darf nicht so viel verschwenden an Schuss. Okay. Ach, das ist die Leiste. Ah. Eben dachte ich noch, das wäre...
Immobilized. The Daleks will take vengeance for your brutality.
Hoch. Eieiei. Ah, kaputt. Aufklärungsdrohne. Was?
The Daleks. Your destruction is assured.
Was? Nein. Geh weg.
Massive damage sustained. Is this death?
Ach du Scheiße. Ah. Auch noch in dem Dalek rumfahren muss, ne? Drohne. Gibt's da was zu finden? Nee. Dachte, da gibt's vielleicht noch was zu finden in der... Leute, der letzte Time Crystal. Der letzte Zeitkristall. Hallo? You have been exterminated.
My casing has been breached. Loss of control. Malfunction, malfunction, malfunction.
Eieiei. Ah. Meine Güte. Ganz ruhig. Schön aus der Entfernung. Da haut er auch noch ab. Abhauen darf nur ich. Ah! Was denn? Ich hab... Ah, das war knapp. Das war knapp. Das war knapp. Was ist das denn? Upgrade. Und schon wieder nicht mehr. Hoch. Ah. Oh, Kacki. Haha.
Massive damage sustained. Synthetic tissue regeneration initiated.
Oh, oh. Hab ich noch Glück gehabt. Was, wo? Nee, nee. Hahaha, bin ich schon so weit, das will ich auch nicht. Tschüss. Kann ich jetzt weiterfahren? Was ist das denn? Was ist das?
Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it.
War doch alles eben weg.
Shoot those power nodules. Leave the dais exposed.
Okay.
Those power nodules need to be disabled.
Ja.
It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this.
Ah, Daleks. Aua. Was, so viele?
The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it.
Was, wo denn? Wo schießt denn da noch wer?
Power nodules.
Wo denn? Da.
It'll give us a brief window to this. Hurry! Whoa.
Huch.
A Dalek casing. It's gone. Oh man, I was starting to feel at home in there. There must be a way to activate this stone dais.
Hey.
The TARDIS. What? What's it doing here? We've got to go in and see what's happening. What the? What's going on?
Hä?
The TARDIS has been destroyed. We're too late. She's wiped out reality.
Was? Wo sind wir jetzt? Gelandet.
Okay, we're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash.
Ah!
She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful. You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death.
Was?
Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Nein.
Wow.
Nein,
Talk
nein.
about tough love.
I love you all. Good night.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread. The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything. But hey, I love a good almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Hallo.
Back in the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals, because she knew the First was watching her, and by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the First's memory, and so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the First in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the First. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the First busy.
Okay.
First, you must remember the office from the London laundrette.
Ja.
Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now. I'm losing you.
Uiuiui. Ja.
Is there anything in there that looks familiar? Anything that stands out? Any markings? When you see it, grab it.
Moment. Was meinst du?
From the readings I'm getting, it looks like the first object you're after is a small clock. Grab it. Braille.
Eine kleine Uhr.
Is there anything in there that looks familiar?
Wo ist denn eine kleine Uhr? So eine Taschenuhr oder was?
That stands out? Any markings? When you see it, grab it.
Ist doch keine Uhr, oder? Ein Wecker. Da war's.
And our neural connection is straight. Our optic connection is getting clearer. Start looking for the second piece.
Ach, da in der zweiten Welt, okay. Was suche ich hier denn? Woran erkenne ich es denn?
My readings suggest the second piece of the doctor's device is disguised as a tablet.
Da.
You got it. We need just one more piece, which means one more memory.
Ja, aus der Pyramidenwelt jetzt letztes Mal. Metabilis 4.
What do you think you're
Nee,
doing?
viktorianisches England.
Trying to interfere with my plans.
Ah.
Ignore her. Just find the third object and let's get out of here.
Das da bestimmt.
You
Das
did
leuchtet.
it. We've got the final piece of the device. I'm gonna pull you back to the temple so we can put the three pieces together. We're back. Oh. What happened? The objects. They're here. But what do we do now?
You're too late. Don't you see that? I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance. Why would you fight against that? Happy Mother's Day.
My lot, my people, they reckoned the first might make it here someday. So they created a device powerful and ingenious enough to send her back to her beginning. It was too dangerous to leave lying about. So I split it into three and hid it. I knew the first would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the first to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the genesis of time using the device you've assembled. You've hardly any time left.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
Ah.
Yes!
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. When you see a sunset or flowers, remember my love for you. I only wanted what was best for my children. For you.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what? I reckon you just saved the universe. The first's been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Good news, without her, the virus ceased to exist and reality's snapping back into place. Right, let's get going. Always love this bit. Less good news. 'Cause the first lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She'll try time and again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. She'll always return. That's why you've always got to be there to stop her. Till I can come up with a long-term solution. Not gonna lie, getting some weird readings. Sorry I misled you, I didn't have a choice. I let the first kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I figured she might intercept some messages, but knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. All the time though, me, you and Emma were working together.
Thought you'd forgotten about me there.
Would I do that? And Emma, I'm gonna download your consciousness into a synthetic person, so you can live your life and...
Was?
Bell. I really must alter the sound setting on that thing, because that chiming, oh, it always scares me to death. I might change it to the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
What is it?
It's an old song, used to make my granddaughter laugh.
Meant cloister bell?
Oh, well, it goes off when wild catastrophes are imminent. Which is why I'm dropping you two off. We're back, but something's changed.
Was?
Whether you know it or not, you were in a time loop. but it's been disrupted. The readings almost suggest it's been manipulated by the... No! Couldn't be.
Hä?
You two better get out there and do your thing, but be careful. I'll find out what's causing the cloister bell to go off, then I'll pop back and see you both okay.
We want to come with you. If you're in trouble, we stick together.
Too dangerous. I'm sorry.
Was zum Teufel?
I can't believe the doctor just abandoned me.
Hey?
Last time we were here, she got in touch through the laundrette's PA system, didn't she? Maybe if we get the electricity back on, she can communicate with us like that again. Right. In other news, I managed to take some readings from the TARDIS before it vanished. Looks like the reality virus hasn't been wiped out. A version of it's still at play, and it's stronger than ever.
Meine Güte. Aber das, liebe Leute, das gucken wir uns beim nächsten Mal an.